The Northern Development Forum has issued a 2-week ultimatum to the administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to grant amnesty to Boko Haram and bandits in the north to foster national inclusivity. The group, which premised its demands on what it called the prosperous life now being lived by ex-agitators in the Niger Delta, said granting its request would help foster a lasting peace across the vast swath of the northern region. In a press statement by its spokesperson, Sheriff Abubakar, the NDF said the only way the North will have a respite from incessant attacks from Boko Haram and bandits is for the Tinubu government to grant amnesty to the rebels, just like President Musa Yar'Adua did in 2009 for Niger Delta militants. The group further stated that for 15 years and counting, the Niger Delta militants have enjoyed unprecedented patronage from the Nigerian government, leaving those in the north in abject poverty and deprivation. It listed its demand for Boko Haram and bandits to include declaration of amnesty, provision of scholarship, capacity building, and establishment of cooperative scheme. Several Niger Delta agitators were offered scholarship, management skills, and federally backed pensions. Now what? Well, we are writing you today as concerned citizens and advocates for justice and unity in our great nation. Recent events have brought to light the urgent need for amnesty to be granted to northern agitators, popularly known as Boko Haram and bandits, paralleling the historic amnesty granted to Niger Delta militants during the tenure of our late brother, President Umar Yar'Adua. We strongly urge to consider this proposal and take decisive action to promote peace, inclusivity, and national cohesion. We are aware that on account of amnesty to Niger Delta agitators, some of them have transitioned to politicians holding critical positions as Speaker of the State of House Assembly, House of Representatives, members of state assemblies, among other sensitive political offices, while others are now successful business people creating wealth and jobs. We want the same for Boko Haram and bandits. The Niger Delta Amnesty Program, initiated in 2009, played a pivotal role in mitigating the critics in the region and fostering lasting peace. The program offered a pathway for former militants to reintegrate into society, providing them with rehabilitation, education, and employment opportunities. Today, we find ourselves facing a similar situation in the north, where agitations and conflicts have escalated to an alarming dimension. It is imperative that we do not ignore the plight of our fellow citizens who are voicing their concerns through agitations. We understand that quite a number of Boko Haram insurgents have been pardoned and rehabilitated through the radicalization, rehabilitation, and integration program of the Nigerian Army, but more needs to be done. Granting amnesty to agitators in the north will not only address their grievances but also pave the way for a more united and prosperous Nigeria. By extending amnesty to northern agitators, we will send a powerful message of inclusivity, justice, and fairness. It will provide a much needed opportunity for dialogue and reconciliation, allowing all parties to come together to find sustainable solutions to the issues that have plagued our nation. Okay. Can you imagine? Northern group of madness. How can you give amnesty to people that have rendered many children orphans? So if they give them amnesty, what about the families they have killed? They are breadwinners. What about children they have rendered fatherless and motherless? Who is going to award them scholarship? Tinubu should give them and also give NDIGB their Biafra. Let there be peace. Never. Bandits are not Nigerians. They are Fulanis. What about Kano? Never, 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 never. Okay. You know, saying everything is happening now. Of course not, because they are saying Osaru Dokubo to go into the government house, making statements. Well, all of them, they know exactly what they have agreed upon. Nigerians can just be talking and talking and talking, but before you know it, it is it is what it is. No amnesty for Kanu and Igbo. Na bandits go get amnesty. Okay, oh. Never allow for amnesty for devilish Boko Haram and his cohorts. All the program that Buhari did for them, the radicalization, the whatever, where did all of those things end? Of course, they're going to be making demands. The so-called social investment program, it was in their place. They enjoyed it more than any other people. They are coming out to tell you that there's going to be for inclusivity. Can you imagine this kind of people? Which amnesty? Buhari was there as a president for 8 years. Where were you? Thunder fire that's your mouth. You called. Okay, what are they fighting for? For all of us to be Muslim, eh? Very soon, Biafra and the old Middle Belt nation will go and leave you people. Who is going to even allow them to go in the first place? You people are the problem of Nigeria. Amnesty for your criminal killer. After you people, you will start crying. The sponsor of Boko Haram and other terrorist groups have started begging for amnesty for terrorists. Federal government should just ignore such requests. I hope TINUBU will be able to ignore that too. They will come and tell him that they gave him 70% of the votes. So guys, let's see this. Let's see what you think about it, because all this is so annoying.